Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to The Seasoned Vegan. I'm Kia, and I'm very happy you've chosen to join me today. Also, I hope you're doing very well. I hope you're taking care of yourself and your loved ones. Anyway, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make homemade pesto. This is such a good one to have in your vegan arsenal. Here I'm pairing it with some pasta and some vegan meat. So let me show you how I do this, you guys. First things first, I'm going to teach you about the pesto. So this is what you need to make that. Obviously some basil, olive oil, cashews. These are raw, unroasted, unsalted cashews. We've got some garlic cloves here, as well as some salt, lemon juice, water, and nutritional yeast. Okay, so that's it for the pesto itself. Now, I am also serving the pesto with some pasta. So off to the side here, I've got some garden rotini. And then I did reserve some of my pasta water when I cooked it because that just, it really comes in handy when you're trying to blend everything up and also when you're plating your dish. And then I had some more pasta cooking over here because I wanted spaghetti and my boyfriend wanted garden rotini. So that's the way it goes sometimes. No big deal. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. The first step is to put everything into our blender. So here I go. I'm just going to put everything in here. Also, let me just mention at this point that all of the measurements are going to be in the description below. Okay, so if you need that, just take a peek down there and you'll be able to make this delicious pesto for yourself. So I've got my cashews in there, the garlic, the nutritional yeast. I just put the salt in there. And now here is juice from half of a lemon. In it goes. I'm also going to add my water. I started thinking about it and I realized, I could have just used my pasta water instead of that plain water, but I do go in a little later and I put some of that pasta water in, and I'll talk to you about that then. And then here goes in my olive oil. Delicious. I do not recommend using another oil. Olive oil is perfect with pesto, so that's just my tip. But you guys do you. You do you. You know, this is kind of like a guideline for you. If you want to change it to your tastes, go for it, man. It's your life, not mine. And then all my basil. Look at that delicious stuff. Basil is so good. And obviously, if this were the summertime, I'd be using fresh basil, but I did just buy this from the store, so that's what it is. And I meant like fresh garden, freshly picked basil, which in my opinion is so much better than store-bought. But I digress. This is going to be delicious nonetheless. Alright, so I'm just plugging in my blender here, putting the lid on, and we're just going to jump into step number 2, which is blending it up. And you're just going to blend it up until your desired consistency, I prefer mine to be a little chunkier, but, blend it until you're happy with it. And here I am adding some of that pasta water because it wasn't blending up enough. So I knew I needed to add more liquid, and I thought, I gotta use the pasta water. It's going to be perfect. Pasta water just helps really bring everything together, and it helps it combine nicely, and it adds such a good creaminess, I think, because of that starch from the pasta. Anyway, I also grabbed my tamper here because I just wanted everything to be nicely incorporated. And now I'm just scraping down the sides to make sure that I didn't miss any large chunks of basil or of cashews, and it looks perfect to me. So let's just get a close-up of this. Look at that. So vibrant and rich and creamy. And don't even get me started about the smell. It smells so good. Just very rich basil smell. It's so fragrant. Now I am going to reserve this pasta water because I like to use it as I'm plating up the pasta. And I'll show you that too. Okay, so let's get this into a container. We're just going to stick this in a container here. And what I really like about this pasta or pesto is that when you're creating your pasta bowls, it takes about, 2 to 3 tablespoons of this pesto. So it does stretch. It goes a long way. However, it is absolutely delicious. So it does taste like more. And in my household, it does only last 2 days maximum in the fridge. We go through it fast because it's so darn good. All right, well, here we go. We've got our pesto. We've got both of our pastas here. Like I said, I'm going to be having it with the spaghetti today. And I love it. But do it with whatever kind of pasta you like, your favorite shape. Can't go wrong. Now, I felt like it just needed a little more protein, so I'm going ahead and I'm trying to show you the title, or the brand, but I totally messed that up, whatever. But it is the Gardein brand, and it's the ground crumbles. You guys have seen me use this a number of times. But today I'm just going to make it into a quick little topping for my pasta. I'm going in with some Italian seasoning. I've got some granulated onion here. And I'm just doing like a quick little fry on this. Easy peasy. And I am seasoning it liberally. This is the seasoned vegan. Here's my red pepper. Give it some spice. There we go. Yeah, I'm just making this as a topping because I wanted some extra protein in this dish, and it was so stinking good, you guys. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. You could also make this type of meat out of tofu, too, if you didn't want to go out and, get the Gardein product. Whatever you want, you guys. Anyway, I also put in my garlic powder and my salt, as you saw. And then some more olive oil just to help it all fry up. And then I'm going to give it a nice old mix and just brown it. And this didn't take long. I think I cooked it, I don't know, anywhere from like 5 to 10 minutes. Just until it started to brown and look absolutely scrumptious. I just kind of go with my instincts when I'm cooking, so sometimes I know I kind of give like windows and time like ranges, but it's kind of hard to say exactly how many times. Sometimes you gotta just use your instincts. Alright, so that's looking pretty good to me now. I'm gonna remove it from the heat in a moment here, and then we can go ahead and plate everything up. Also, this took no time at all to make. The pesto itself was shorter than making this meat here. So I just love this recipe. It's so good, so quick, so easy, but full of flavor. Right, so I'm gonna make my bowl here. Got some spaghetti going in. And let me know in the comments, what's your favorite pasta to have pesto with? Because when I was making my spaghetti, my boyfriend was like, spaghetti doesn't go with pasta. I was like, what? Are you gatekeeping this for me? What are you talking about? What do you mean? I think it goes quite well with pesto. I thought it was delicious, but what do you guys think? What's your opinion on that? So here I am just putting the pasta water on top of my pesto, and that's just going to help it when I like mix everything together. It's going to help everything just really, really combine well. And I went in with my meat on top. Oh yeah, so good. Now, when I was making this, I realized, oh my gosh, I just made that balsamic glaze. You guys know I had to put it on this dish, and it was so heavenly. I think I show it to you later in the video. Holy moly. If you guys have made that balsamic glaze, the balsamic reduction, and you have it in your pantry, and then you happen to make this too, please combine them. They work so well together. Please, please, please. Take a little trip to heaven. Oh my goodness. So here I am just mixing it up. It's not the most aesthetic shot, but it is what it is. That's what it looked like while I was eating it. And I went ahead and I even added more meat on top. Oh, you guys, this one was good. Yeah. And then I also, I put some more, what is it called? Oh, red chili flakes on top of mine as well. And it was heavenly. So here I am making the second plate, the one for my boyfriend with the garden rotini. And I do have to admit, I did have it with garden rotini as well. And it was delicious. It was so good. So, so good. A little bit of that pasta water, get everything well combined. Are you guys hungry yet? I hope this inspires you to go make it. I really do. I want you all to see how easy and delicious and fun vegan cooking is. So fun. Alright, so check that out. Now let's get our crowned crumble right on top. Such a great way to add extra protein to this dish. So, so good. So delicious, and they paired beautifully. All right, look at that. Absolutely delicious. And then this is where I decided to put some extra red chili flakes. I was making this plate for my boyfriend, so I wanted it to look so good. And I wanted it to be so delicious for him. I think I ended up like taking it over to him. And then I realized, wait, the balsamic reduction. Give me that plate back. Or I guess bowl, it's technically a bowl. Like, give that back to me. I'm going to put the balsamic reduction on it too. And boy, I was so happy that I did that. Oof, so good. Look at that. Also, go check out my balsamic reduction video. It's in my sauces playlist on my channel. I had to remember what playlist it's on. Obviously sauce. Yeah, and it is heavenly. Such a good little secret weapon to have in your pantry. Anyway, thanks so much for being here, you guys. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. And I hope you make this one. I hope I've inspired you. All right, bye!